Today we're going to review a movie by comparing the book. Welcome to the Movies Explained. I'm your host Rama Remy, and today we're going to talk about the multi-million-dollar picture, The Hobbit. The reason why I'm sitting down is not because I'm lazy, but because there are so many differences between the movie and the original storybook. Let's roll it. John Ronald Reuel Tolkien was a British author who wrote many great novels like The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. The Hobbit was first published in 1936, and that's before World War II. Mr. Tolkien wrote The Hobbit originally as a children's book. Before we proceed with the story, I need you to know your lingo, because one does not simply listen to the history of The Hobbit. The word of the day is Hobbit. According to the book, a hobbit is a very small creature with big and hairy feet who is fat in the stomach, friendly and calm. They can disappear quick and quiet, and they live in the Shire, which is a quiet and peaceful place. The story is about a hobbit named Bilbo, and he lives in the Shire, and he doesn't want to take part in any adventures whatsoever, until he met the wizard Gandalf and the dwarf company led by Thorin Oakenshield. They take him on an adventure to retrieve back Erebor from the dragon's smoke. On this quest, the company will fight giant spiders, goblins, and mountain trolls. Bilbo finds the ring and plays a game of riddles with Smeagol. Fast forward to the point where they're in the Lonely Mountain and the dragon Smaug awakes. Smaug then wrecks Lake Town. A guy named Bart kills the dragon. The people of Lake Town ask for some money so they can rebuild Lake Town. Thorin becomes greedy and keeps everything to himself. And so a war starts between men, elves, and dwarves. Until Gandalf steps in and tells them that goblins are going to attack. Men, elves, dwarves, and giant eagles make an agreement to fight the goblins. At the end of the war, Thorin dies while telling Bilbo that he is sorry. After the war, Bilbo receives some gold and goes back to his home. There and back again. Of course, if you want to know more about the book, you should read it. What struck me the most were the differences between the book and the movie. To illustrate, here are some differences. Let's go! In the movie, Gandalf remembers Bilbo as a young child who loved adventures and danger. In the book, Gandalf sought out Bilbo because of his mother Belladonna Took. She was adventurous. In the book, Thorin comes to Bilbo's home with Bifur, Bofur, Bombur and Gandalf, while in the movie, he is the last one, and he comes in later in the evening. In the book, Bilbo finds a short sword in the troll cave. In the movie, Gandalf gives the sword to Bilbo, providing him with this quote: "True courage is not about knowing when to take a life, but when to spare one." In the movie, the pale orc Azog the Defiler is the main villain, but he isn't mentioned in the book. In the book, Bilbo fell into the goblin cave. When he wakes up, he finds the ring on the ground. In the movie, he saw the ring falling out of Smeagol's pockets. There are still many more differences between the book and the movie. I would recommend read the book. That was everything for this week. Be back for the next episode, which is a surprise. Next week I'm going to toss a ring in a volcano. Remy. Yes? It was a good show, wasn't it? Yeah, sure. Alright then. Let's go.